Hello everyone. I am Mrs. Shobha Nikam from Department of ENTC Engineering of AISSMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. In this video, I'll explain different VHDL attributes. Attributes is a feature of a VHDL. It allows us to extract additional information about an object, and that object can be signal, variable or type, and the extracted information can be its data type, its position, its value, and many more. It also allows us to assign additional information to the objects. Attributes are specified by character tick and then attribute name. Attributes can be predefined or user defined. There are five classes of attributes present: value kind attribute, function kind attribute, signal kind attribute, type kind attribute, and range kind attributes. Value kind attribute, as its name itself indicates, returns a constant value. Function kind attribute calls a function which can return a value. Signal kind attribute returns information about signal. Type kind attribute returns its data type, object's data type, and range kind attribute returns object's range. Value kind attributes are further classified into five classes: tick left, tick right, tick high, tick low, and tick length. This example explains value kind attributes. So here, enumerated type is created, which name is given as color. It has four values: blue, green, yellow, and red. We cannot use data types directly, so the data type color is attached to signals color 1, color 2, color 3, and color 4. Then architecture begins. Color 1 is assigned as color tick left. So here tick left attribute will return the leftmost bound, and here the leftmost value in color is blue. So when I'll call color tick left, it will return blue. Second line is color 2 is assigned as color tick right. So tick right returns the rightmost value. So in this color data type, the rightmost value is red, so it will return red. Color tick high will return, if numbers are given, it will select appropriate highest number and it will return the highest value. But here numbers are not given, colors are given, so it will assume the highest value is the value which is present at the right hand side. So again it will return red. Tick low will return the lowest value. So here it will return the value which is present at the left hand side. So it is blue, so it will return blue. This example explains value kind attribute tick length. Here array is created. Name given to array is A and having 4 locations, and each location can store 1 bit data. Then the length is calculated. Length is assigned as A tick length. So it will return length of array, and in this example it is 0 to 3 means 4. So it will return 4. Function kind attributes are further classified into 6 subclasses: tick position, tick value, tick succeeding, tick preceding, tick left of, tick right of. In tick position, we need to pass value and it returns us position number of that value. In tick value, we'll have to pass position number and it returns value present at that position. In tick succeeding, when we pass some value, it gives the succeeding value of the past value. In preceding, it gives preceding value. Left of, it gives leftmost value, or it gives left side's value of the value passed. Right of, it returns value immediately right to the input value. I'll explain function kind attributes using example. So enumerated data type B is created having 6 values, and values are 10, 100, 20, 50, 30 and 20. We cannot use data types directly, So we must create some data object and we can associate data type with that object. So here signal is created and name given to signal is A tick position in bracket 10. So I am passing value 10 and I want to know position number of 10. So here if you can check, position number of 10 is 0. In digital we always start with 0, we never start with 1. So position number of 10 is 0, so it will return 0. Tick value gives us value and we need to pass position number. So here I am passing position number 2. So when I'll pass 2, value present at 2 is 20, so it will return 20. Tick succeeding of 20. The succeeding value of 20 is 30. Preceding of 20. Preceding of 20 is 10. Right of 50 is 30. The value written at the right hand side of 50 is 30. Value written at the left hand side of 50 is 20. Signal kind attributes return information about the behavior of the signals. So they are further classified into four classes: tick event, tick active, tick last event, tick last value. Tick event returns true if event occurred during current delta. Tick active returns true if transaction occurred during current delta. Tick last event returns type elapsed since last event on a signal. Tick last value returns value of A before last event. Type kind attributes return base type for a given type or subtype, and for that the attribute used is tick base. Range kind attributes return the range value for a constrained array, and the attribute used is tick range. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.